Beach with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PenFed Realty, and this is my Monday show where we talk about real estate. And this is Johnny Nitro.
Good to be on there with you, LeAnna. Good to see you.
Do you want me to use your fake name today?
Absolutely.
Okay. He has a real name, but he's known as Johnny Nitro. And Johnny and I met, how many years ago? 20 years ago?
Maybe 20 years ago when you were with...
TV station.
Yep, one of those other TV stations.
But I wasn't on air. I was never on air until... on television until this came around.
You're the most famous non-air person back that I ever met.
Yeah, so he did a bikini contest, and he was not the bikini contest, nor was I.
No, we wanted people to actually enjoy the show. So.
And so we put together this bikini contest, and that's how we met. And then you went on to do a movie.
Yep, well, I worked with... our friend Broady on the This Is Love project, which is very cool.
Whose real name is Sean Rhodes. We all have fake names.
All have fake names, absolutely. Affectionately known as other people.
Yeah.
But I went to the debut of the film in London at the first festival, Rain Dance Film Festival, where it won Spirit of the Festival Award.
I know. And then
Pretty
it was
cool.
at Tall Grass, and that's when I met you guys. And it was me, you, Broady, and Mark Good all standing around.
Yep.
And I think you said, how do we all know each other? And then everybody looked down at me, because everybody was 6 foot tall, and said, oh, we only know each other because I'm LeAnna.
Blamed it all on LeAnna.
So I get to be in the next movie.
Absolutely.
But that's not what we're here to talk about at all.
Well, not all of it. Yeah.
So when I ran into you recently, you were like, hey, I bought a racetrack.
I'm back. I actually went in with two local businessmen. Dave Dawkins worked at Spirit, but local businessmen owned Sam and Iron Metal Auto Salvage, the largest auto salvage in the state, I believe. All went in together and bought Kansas International Dragway.
But the interesting part is you're not from Wichita.
I'm not. I'm a Tulsa guy.
So what brought you here?
Well, family. My father's side of the family actually is from Wichita. And so, not even being from here, I was visiting very regularly throughout the years. Had some business ventures here, like the
Bikini
competition we were doing at that old nightclub downtown that's been gone forever. So Wichita was always kind of a second city for me.
Right.
Yeah, so when the opportunity presented itself back in January, the family that owned the track wanted to stop, wanted to do something different. And they approached, actually, their partner Dave Dawkins, who called JR, who asked me, what do you think about this? Do you think it's a good idea? Will this work in Wichita? The track has been there since '63, so there's a lot of racing history there, and we just hated to see it go away. Wichita's a great town.
Earlier we were talking about the Coca-Cola Nationals that one
was
of my
huge.
friends had participated and won in the mid-'80s on that.
That was a big deal back then. We'd love to bring that back, and we've got some the events, just not Coca-Cola as a sponsor, but we did get some great marketing partners here in Wichita, which is what led us to go ahead and do it. People like Mel Hamilton Ford, MH Racing, Lisa Hamilton's behind us all the way.
I know, didn't they just branch off and do their own like nitrous, and they have like their own?
They have a race shop in the Mel Hamilton facility. It's phenomenal, and they have a mobile trailer, a huge trailer. They bring on site to our facility if you need racing tires, wheels, fuel. I mean, anything you would need, essentially, to race, they'll have it on site at many of our races. So that was a neat venture with them, and I got to thank them for doing that. Of course, JR, Sam and Iron Metal, one of our main sponsors, because he's a co-owner of the track. Don Hatton Chevrolet, Brett's and Young Entry Lawyers, the new one we just brought on. So there's a lot of people that seem to have taken interest in the fact that there's some new blood in there, if you will, and we want to see the sport grow for the community, basically. We want to keep racing off the streets.
Right, and it's a good family event.
Yep, it is, absolutely. Kids 12 and under are always free. It's a pet-friendly zone. People can bring their pets out on a leash, plenty of room to roam around. We often have events where you camp.
Ear protection for your animals, though?
Yeah, it would be a good idea. If you don't take them right up on the track, it's not bad.
Okay, so
we have a big pet area out kind of in the middle that it's not too much of a factor, but it's funny, some of those race dogs from the race teams, they sit right on the golf cart at the starting line. And they just love it. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse, because I was announcing on Saturday night, and we had a heck of a race out there. I was doing a lot of yelling, so my voice is not...
They have microphones that enhance Your voice, you don't have to yell as loud.
I know. I'm one of those silly old race promoters that think you have to scream at everything in the microphone, make it loud.
So
when you're old, you think louder is more exciting.
Yeah. So tell me about race day. How does that work?
Well, we've actually got a big one this weekend. You should come out and join us. Like, the gates would open up Saturday at 6 p.m. Racing would start at 7. Anybody can get in. It's usually about $10 to $15 is our entry.
Affordable, and then kids under 12 are free.
Under 12 are free,
Dogs
absolutely.
are free.
We often do carloads.
Okay.
People can get in for $20, sometimes $25 for a carload, depending on the size of the event. But like this weekend, you can come out at 6, and they're going to be racing. The fast cars will qualify at 8 and 10 p.m. this Friday.
Okay.
You can come out. We often have a VIP tailgating area that you can line up right at the fence in your vehicle or your camper, whatever, watch the races. Or you come out, park, grab a spot in the stands. There's plenty of seating for about 6,500 people.
Food?
Food, got a great concession. The Johnny Nitro Quarter Mile Cafe.
Wow!
Got some great new products in there from our friends at Indian Hills Meat and Poultry, supplying all the food for there. So got some great fresh burgers and Polish sausages, hot links, chicken strips, a little bit of everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is a lot of fun, family friendly. It's entertaining. And like I said, for the community, we like to try to keep racing out the streets because a lot of those great TV shows like the Street Outlaws, and I might mention there were a bunch of those guys. The Memphis Street Outlaws, 3 of the cars were there this weekend running on Saturday night.
Did they just kind of call you and say we're nearby?
Out of the blue. We got rained out for our TV show. We'd like to come and race somewhere. We see you got an event on Saturday night. And they actually came in. They said, is it okay if we're already en route to Memphis? Can we just stop in now and camp in our motorhomes until race day? I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we were hanging out, testing the cars Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then race Saturday. It was a little cold. The crowd, that hurt the crowd a little bit, but it's a great time. There was some great racing. There was at least 6 rounds of cars that stood up in a wheelie on the bumper off the starting line together and ran 300 foot on the rear bumper.
Wow.
Crazy to see.
Yeah.
And there'll be a lot of that this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
So the one reason I bring people like Johnny on that really don't have anything to do with buying a house is that Wichita and the surrounding area is a community, and the people come here to live here because of the things that we offer.
Yep.
And even though he's from Tulsa, he saw something good here, and this was kind of his second home anyway, and said, hey, I think I'll come here. Now, you also have some tickets to give away, and we won't be giving them away on my show.
Sure
We're going to
do.
give them to the Mouthy Broads to give away.
Excellent. I'll have 10 pair of tickets for the Spring Nationals, which is like the old Coca-Cola Nationals.
Okay.
That'll be this Friday and Saturday night. So they'll be giving them away on the show right here. So if you call in, you can win a pair of tickets.
You know, if I come, I have to have a microphone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have a nice remote for you. You can do some live in the pits report.
All right, we'll see about that.
I look forward to it.